regardless of the particular theoretical lens through which you practice, there are some guiding beliefs in play therapy that are generally, I would say, pretty universally held. Number one is that all play therapists believe that play really is the natural language of children. You'll often hear play therapists say things like, play is the language of children and toys are their words, right? Kids are not, they're not, strictly logical beings. And from a developmental standpoint, up until a certain age, that some of those cognitive functions that we utilize with older, adolescents or young adults and adults are actually not available to kids. So understanding how they use play to process their experiences and how that contributes to their health and wellness is really important. And then understanding how we can utilize the therapeutic powers of play within a therapeutic relationship can act as incredibly powerful agents of change in children's lives. We also recognize that children are resilient. Kids are really amazing, and that they are co-agents of change in the therapeutic process in relationship with us as we create our therapeutic alliance and an environment of unconditional positive regard that provides a containment that really allows kids then to feel safe enough to address and process and approach some of the difficulties that they're experiencing in their lives. So, and play is a human necessity. It's not just for kids. We talk about it and we understand it so easily and readily when we talk about kids. And culturally, sometimes there's some stigma attached to play for adults, but play really is a human necessity. What it looks like in adults may be different from what it looks like in kids. We're not necessarily getting together and utilizing, like playing with our Barbie dolls to create a story. But we do get together and play D&D and create really amazing, fantastical stories and adventures that allow us to try on new identities, just the same way that pretend play allows kids to do that. We may not necessarily get together and play Chutes and Ladders, but we do get together and play poker. The same ideas that exist in childhood are often translated to play in adulthood, and that the need for that and the growth and connection that can come out of play should really be respected and supported and encouraged, not just for our kids, but I would say across the lifespan, because play is great for all of us. Play therapists also are firmly grounded in an understanding of the therapeutic power of play. There's a really wonderful book by Schaefer and Drews, which outlines the therapeutic powers of play, called The Therapeutic Powers of Play, 24 Agents of Change. And what they have done is to categorize the different specific, I guess for lack of a better word, powers of play, I would say agents of change that exist within play into 4 specific domains, which are then more fully broken down into specific categories. Now, I think this is a really important information to be grounded in as a play therapist and as a geek therapist, because so much of geek therapy pulls in play and respects, these passions and playful interests that people have, for understanding how utilizing the powers of play really facilitates growth and healing. And having an understanding, this really grounded understanding in the therapeutic powers of play, not only helps us to conceptualize our kids, our clients, it also helps us in documenting the work that we're doing, how what we're doing is actually helpful, and in articulating to families why these particular approaches are actually really helpful and meaningful in processing difficulties and in facilitating healing and developmental growth. So